Well, good morning everybody. It's a bit of a cloudy day today. It's a lovely morning, it's a bit cloudy, a little bit blowy, but there's never bad weather to be out in the woods. Hope you're all enjoying your Jubilee weekend. I'm enjoying being in the woods this morning, and it's all very quiet. So I'm just going to pan you around a little bit just to get an idea of what is in front of my camp. I'll go back again. Big old oak tree in front of me. That oak tree, I sat there the first time that I came into these woods, I think that's the one. Well, let's go and have a little bit of an explore of the immediate area. I don't want to go too far. It would be easy to get lost in here. There's a lot of fallen debris on the floor. All the bluebells died off now, look. A few months ago this was covered in blue. So just to give an overview of how I've set the tarp up. Just got a thin bungee going from this corner to this tree. A bungee at the back from this tree to the right of me. And then it's pegged down into the floor at the back. The other side I've got a long bungee going from that tree over there, coming all the way along here. In fact, it's 3 bungees all joined together, and then connects up at this corner, and then I've just put a stick in there to raise it up. So we're going to set the wood stove up. Going to set the wood stove up in a minute. Get the kettle on. Get a little fire going, I think. Clear a little bit of this. Clear a bit of this floor first. That's better. long this water will be boiled. Make myself a drink. It's burning well now. I can hear the water boiling now. Couple of nice sausages to put in there. Just have a little wander along. Look around. Look down here. Somebody's lost an arrow. Perhaps Robin Hood's been in this forest. This looks like somebody's been building something by the looks of it. Bluebells all died off now. Can you spot the camp? The camp is just there. I did promise Alfie that I'd make him a walking pole, so I need to have a look around and see what I can find. Sometimes you don't have to walk very far. Just looking for a branch with a natural thumb hole in it, or thumb rest, should I say. Managed to find a piece just the right, hopefully it's the right height, but never mind, we can always let's just trim off all these gnarly bits. I'm just trimming up the edges here, just taking the edge off of it, just to smooth down these parts. Perfect for a thumb for that. Need to give it a bit of a rub down with perhaps with a bit of sandpaper or something when I get home. Get his name carved in it. Cool. There you go, Alfie. A thumbstick. On my last video I did a bit of a review of this little stove, and one of the things that I said was that there, you know, it's got some other versatilities to it, and one of them was to put in a gas cooker, something like that, gas stove. So what we can do, okay, is just going to raise that up to the next level up. And see how this stands in there. You could probably do with it being a bit higher than that, to be honest. So what we do is we turn this around and we put that up on the highest level, like that. I can stand that on there like so. I put the grill back on the top. Okay, and we'll give it a go. Let's put some water in my pot first though. You can use it as a bit of a windshield as well. So one of the things that I've been doing over the last few weeks, coming out into the woods and just refining what I bring with me. Because it's very easy to put as much in your bag as you possibly can, and then you've got this massive great big weight on your back that causes you a bit of a problem when you get to your camp and your back's aching, and that has happened to me a couple of times. So I've been refining it a little bit, and even today when I've laid everything out on the floor and I'm thinking, right, what have I used and what have I not used, what can I actually go without? And there's still a couple of things in here that I think I can do away with. So what I thought I'd do is just literally lay everything out on the floor and just go through what I've actually brought with me, bearing in mind that I've been bringing camera equipment as well as stuff for, you know, setting up a bit of a camp. Yeah, so as you can see, I've laid everything out on the floor. I'm going to use Alfie's stick as a pointer. So first of all, I've got the stove, wood stove. I'm going to take that with me everywhere now. I just love that bit of kit. It's so simple. You know, I can have a fire in it, I can put gas on it, I can put a Trangia burner in it and cook on it. I can use it as a windshield. All in all, it's a great bit of kit, so that's now part of my everyday pack. In addition to that, I've got the gas stove and a gas bottle. Now, potentially I don't need to bring them, but I always feel comfortable having those in my bag, because I've always got a way of heating up food if I can't start a fire. So they're always going to be in my bag with me. Over here we've got a carving set. Don't necessarily need to bring that, but sometimes when you're sat in camp, it's nice just to have something to, you know, to do with your hands, you know, with a piece of wood. Next to that is my cutlery, and inside the cutlery bag, I will open it up. Inside the cutlery bag we've got there's a lighter, there's a can opener, there's a spoon stroke fork, there's a couple of tops for Trangia burner, and then there's my cutlery set that needs to go in the wash because I've used them this morning. And that's pretty much all I've got in that from a cutlery point of view, unless you want to include the pot handle as cutlery as well. Here is a windshield. Don't necessarily need to bring that anymore because I've got the stove. I can use that as a windshield if I needed to. And this is the bag that the stove goes in, and inside there I've also got a little tiny chopping board. I've got a little tiny Lixada twig stove as well. Don't take up any space or any weight, so I thought I might as well just leave that in the back of the bag. Over the back we've got a very small frying pan, and I use that in conjunction with the pot handle. And also I've got the Zebra 12cm Zebra billy can as well, which is ideal for boiling up water, but it's good for cooking as well. So now I've got my knife. It's not the most expensive knife in the world, but it's very sharp. It stays sharp. I've got a little tiny fold-up saw as well. I will end up getting a Laplander saw, but this one here just tides me over. I think it was about 13 quid from B&Q or somewhere like that, but it does the job absolutely fine. Then in the front I've got my little wooden cup, and I've got my coffee, tea and brew kit, tea bags, coffee, sugar, sweeteners, pretty much everything you need in there except for milk. And then I've got some noodles and a couple of sausages. I bought some sausages this morning. And then there's my tripod, my big tripod for my DSLR camera. I'm probably not going to bring that anymore. I'm going to manage with what I've already got. And then I've got my ridge lines, bungees, and that sort of thing. So all in all, apart from my camera equipment, that is all I need to set up a camp underneath my tarp. Tarp is obviously another thing that goes in the bag. It may be a tarp, it may be a basher, British Army basher, whichever one I decide I want to use on that particular day. I'll just have a lay down while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. So peaceful. Be interesting to put the Trangia alcohol burner on that as well. Wonder if it will be the height. The height will be enough. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. That's it, all loaded up, ready to go. Just have a bit of a kickabout down here. You'd never know I've been here. Okay, way outwards. So thank you very much for watching the video. It's been a lovely morning again out in the woods. I really appreciate you clicking on the video and watching it. And if you really do like it, click on like, and if you want to subscribe, click on subscribe. Click the notification bell if you want to be reminded of when new videos come up, and I put them up pretty much every week. But most of all, if you want to leave a comment, good or bad, I love to hear comments. And it's nice to have a couple of subscribers from abroad as well now. So please, feel free to like, subscribe, and just remember, if you got anything worrying you, or you're feeling down, put your boots on and go for a walk in the woods. I'm sure this little fella hasn't got much stresses. He's happy just to sit there in his house over there, or chew on the grass, not care in the world. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.